Hey guys, Mehrnoush here from Ross IELTS Academy. I'm here today to talk to you about the latest IELTS speaking questions. It is always a good idea to practice different questions and topics before the test. However, you don't need to worry. When we talk to our candidates, many of them tell us that their main concern in speaking is that they don't have a very wide range of vocabulary. Tell you what, it's fine. Not everyone has got the vocabulary to talk about all the familiar and unfamiliar topics. Besides, there is no need to have information about everything so that you can answer all the questions. You need strategies. Okay guys, so what we want to do today is to take a look at one of the latest cue cards in part 2 of IELTS Speaking, and I will give you my answers to that. Then I will explain why I gave that answer, analyzing it based on IELTS criteria. Okay, let's now get started. Okay guys, so as we want to talk about a cue card in the second part of IELTS Speaking, let's take a look at the cue card here. It says, talk about your favorite famous person. You should say who he or she is, why you like him or her, how you learned about him or her, and explain why he or she is your favorite famous person. Before I give you my answer to this question, I want you to take your time because now you have 1 minute to think about your ideas. You can just take a paper and a pencil to make notes and take your time, think about it, and then come back to me and I will give you my answer. So you can take your time now. Alright then, now that your 1 minute is over, in real exam conditions, you will have 2 minutes to talk about this topic. Now I can give you my answer to this cue card and then you can just compare it with yours to just correct yourself and maybe have better idea the next time you want to talk about it. So here we go. As you can see, the cue card is asking us to talk about our favorite famous person. And I answer this cue card and covering the bullet points like this. In the last few months, I have been thinking about how I can earn more money through running my own business. For that reason, I surfed the web to get some information about the famous businessmen and businesswomen's personal life besides their accomplishments. There I saw James Richard, who is one of the most popular businessmen known by many across the globe. I have endless reasons to choose him as my favorite famous person. To name some, for example, for him, fame doesn't count for much. In addition to that, he is a decisive, determined person who had put all his effort and time into his business to boom. I read somewhere that when he had just started his business, he operated at a loss for a year, but as he was patient enough, he gained market share after a while and made profit. On the other hand, I like him because he knows how to do business with other companies, which is not something everybody can manage. Other than that, he inspired me to take the next step in setting up a small business for myself, which kind of revolutionized my career path. So this was my answer, covering the bullet points. Now, we want to analyze my answer. I want to tell you how I use some collocations or how I just came up with these ideas. The thing is that when I was asked to talk about this topic, a famous person that is my favorite, I really didn't have any idea. And it's okay. It happens a lot in the second part. Sometimes you may face a cue card, a topic that you don't have information or vocabulary about, but it's okay. If you don't have information, if you don't know what to say, you can use some fillers and boosters to start your answer, to buy yourself some time, and then you can just keep talking. But if you still don't know what to say, you can go off topic, or you can fake your answer, like what I did here. I didn't go off topic, but I faked my answer. Like this person I mentioned, James Richard, I just made up this name because, you know, there is no such person, or maybe there is, but I don't know a famous person who is called James Richard. I just made it up, and I described somebody who doesn't really exist, and it doesn't matter. So you don't need to tell the truth, just make it up, fake your answer. I started my answer saying that I was surfing the web, and then I saw the name of this person, and I read about him, and I realized that he is a famous person, and now he's my favorite. So it was all a lie. I faked my answer. Now, I used some collocations, some vocabulary to get a high score. Like, for example, the ones in red. Earn more money. You earn money. Run my own business. Surf the web, which means to search on the internet. Accomplishments. Or across the globe, it means around the world. Endless reasons, it means a lot of reasons. Fame doesn't count for much. It means fame is not important to him. Being famous is not important to him. Or a decisive and determined person. A decisive as an adjective, a decisive person is somebody who makes decisions very quickly. And a determined person is somebody who makes firm decisions. Other than that, you can see put all his effort and time into something. So you put your time into something, you put your effort into something to make it happen. Or a business booms. It means when you try a lot, you dedicate all your time, all your energy to a business to succeed. He operated at a loss. It means he spent more money that was coming into his business. It happens, right? He gained market share. It means he secured a significant number of customers. And finally, made a profit. It means he made money. You do business. And take the next step in setting up a small business. It means to start a small business, you take the next step. You set up a business and then you do business. It revolutionized my career path. It means it made a very big change in my work life, career path, work life. So I use all these collocations because I had good collocations and vocabulary about business, about work. But if you don't have good collocations in the given topic, you can just think about another topic that you are better at. This is something that I tell the candidates all the time when they have speaking mock tests with us. Like when you don't have good vocabulary, just think about the topic that you are better at and try to connect this topic to that one. It helps you a lot to get a better score. Other than that, I have used some connectives here, like for that reason, besides, for example, in addition to that, on the other hand, other than that, which means in addition, besides, when you want to add more information. You should also use some complex grammatical structures like relative clauses, like conditional sentences, subordinate clauses, or compound sentences. And using good connectives can help you make these complex grammatical structures. So try to do that, try to use them, but try to be error-free. That matters more. And if you don't know what these complex structures are, make sure to watch the video of that on our YouTube channel. It's very, very helpful. So this is what you should do: connectives, fillers and boosters, your topic development, and not pausing and hesitating all the time, using some good pronunciation features like intonation, like word stress, sentence stress, and of course complex grammatical structures, because this is what you are expected to do in IELTS speaking. There you go, guys. Just like what we did today, you can look for speaking questions, give your own answers to them, record yourself, and then analyze your responses. If you want to be evaluated by us, book an online speaking mock test with our examiners. It will make a big difference. Trust me. I wish you best of luck and see you very soon.
Speaking course. This course is made up of 5 offline speaking videos in which you will learn all the necessary tips and techniques to take the IELTS speaking test with a high score.
Tell me about your family. Do you like?
In addition to that, you will have access to useful grammar and vocabulary resources. Once you finish your course, you will have 1 online mock test of speaking along with comprehensive feedback under the same exam conditions.
Interesting question.
Join us to become our next successful candidate.